Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool have taken the spoils in the Merseyside Derby on Monday night. Sadio Mané is basically incredible. He is basically our god this Christmas. Brilliant. Yeah, was the game particularly good? No, wasn't. It was hard going. It was hard watching. Were we the better team? Yeah, definitely. Should we have won by more? You know what? Yeah, but what's the point of thinking that way ultimately? We created the better chances. There was a great stat post-match, and it talked about the number of touches inside the opposition box, and we had something like 35 touches in their box compared to 8, and it kind of tells you everything you need to know about how the game went. Yeah, they were the better side in the first half, and we really didn't do a great deal of anything. We had one really nice, really well constructed move, which ended up on Divock Origi's toe toward the end of it. But second half, you know, I think Everton just blew themselves out, and it was a combination of that, and we just went up a gear. We adapted to what they were trying to do, and we were just better at the football than them. But look, I'll be honest. I was in bits, and you'll be able to watch my reaction to the goal. That'll be up on the story of the match video on the YouTube channel on the website. But that my throat is goose, my head is pounding. I feel sick, physically sick. That's a Merseyside derby. That's what they're meant to be like. We've had it quite good for a number of years. You know, we've put in some like scintillating performances. We've smashed them off the park a number of times. You know, don't forget though, it's been a long time since we've gone and won at Goodison Park. I think it's been 4 years prior to this since we last won a game here. So just to do it is a big thing, and there is something extra sweet around a late winner. I remember obviously Gary Mack very famously doing it. I'm pretty sure Ronnie Rosenthal did it as well when I was a kid. And I remember listening to that on the radio and jumping around my uncle's living room, me and my cousin going absolutely mental, because it means that much more. And you know, extra heartbreak. Look, let's be honest, I don't hold any massive ill feeling towards Evertonians really, because you know we share a city, some of us share houses, not me mercifully, but you know I'll be honest that I love it. I love a little bit of extra, just that little bit of extra spice to it. And there's something weirdly sweeter about a late, almost like smash and grab 1-0 than there is over a 4-0. 4-0s are great, but there's so much dejection in a 4-0. The game's over, and look, they're so much more pleasant to watch. 100%. I love football to be played that all the time. But let's be honest. Think about how you reacted to that goal compared to how you reacted to like the 4th goal last season. Mostly it's just with laughter. This was like guttural. It was phenomenal. And, you know, all the credit to Daniel Sturridge coming into that game. Divock Origi, I thought, worked really hard. Didn't quite work for him today. The lad's 21. He'd scored 5 and 5 prior to that point. He goes a game without a goal but puts a good shift in. That's absolutely fine as far as I'm concerned. He's done his job for a little spell. Daniel Sturridge comes in, still not got a Premier League goal, but what he's got is quality. And yet he doesn't even hit the target. Technically, it's the post. But we haven't had players like that on the bench for a couple of weeks now, and that's a big difference. You know, the teams that are around us, they've got such amazing strength and depth, and we can't afford to have too many injuries. With no Coutinho, we needed to have someone with that spark, and Daniel Sturridge provided it. Fantastic, nice, clever disguised little shot. Comes off, and Sadio Mané, listen, all the credit in the world. He was my man of the match tonight. Let us know whether you agree with that or not in the comments below. But he was constantly at them. He was running. He was looking to beat people. He was taking fouls, taking tactical fouls. He was getting booted left, right, and centre. But he was a constant threat. And you see a couple of times where he was just bursting off the shoulder, getting into the box. You know, that fluidity with which we play, he's going to benefit from that, and ultimately he has, and we as a club and as a fan base have massively benefited from his like basically incredible pace. And you know, let's be honest, his football brain just switch on and react to that. Brilliant, unlucky Rob Less, you know, no more than that. I did feel a little one of those creeping moments where he comes on and you're thinking this would be typical for a team's backup goalkeeper to come in and have a worldie, and he makes a great save from Firmino. That is a great save, and what I'm most pleased about is that that's not the major talking point of the game. It's not this great save and how he's the derby hero. Fuck that. I saw loads of these signs of Everton derby heroes, left, right and centre, you know. Is it Enner Valencia? Look, he's terrible, isn't he? He's terrible. But, you know, he had that feeling like he could be one who... They have loads of terrible players who score random goals in derbies. You know, Robert, they had Ross Barkley with the number 8 shirt ripped, And you know what, Ross Barkley, you know, he put a shift in. He's not that kind of player, though. You know, he's put a shift in player, but like he's not. He doesn't have that that real edge to him. He's too much of a good footballer. And, you know, he's a very, very lucky boy not to get sent off because his tackle was absolutely disgusting. And you know what I really enjoyed, though? I enjoyed how Hendo just bullied him. Hendo just got up in his face. It's like, what? What? I've stared down Diego Costa, the elephant man, and won, sunshine. Get out my face. Get back. Get back to where you once belonged. And he did, and he turned his tail and ran like the small boy that he is. And that was, you know, that was great to see Henderson. That was. I thought he put a really good shift in. I thought Klein was solid. I thought Milner was solid. Klavan and Lovren handled Lukaku brilliant at the back. Mignolet, when called upon, did exactly what he needed to do. Fantastic. Adam Lallana, some good touches here and there, trying to make things happen. Fine. Bit too deep for me. Firmino getting more involved, but not involved enough. Could have a goal on another day. Look, just fucking brilliant. Just brilliant. You know, analyse this all you want, but the most important thing is I get to have a big smile on my face. I get to go and record the final word show tomorrow, which is going to be genuinely sensational. And if you've never watched the Redmen TV subscriber exclusive show on the website, make tomorrow your first day. Because you know what? We've got boss content coming to Christmas, and what more could you ask for from life than having another 45 minutes to an hour with me and Chris and Robbo from the Anfield Rap, and probably John Reed as well, who's a regular contributor, sit here talking about how we're fucking brilliant. Yeah, get on at redmentv.com, free for a month as well. Boss content coming up, get involved. That's how good life's going to be. And then we film Christmas specials, and then we get to have Christmas. Life is good. Life is good. Liverpool is red. Christmas is red. Smiles all round, apart from on the face of the blue shite, which, let's be honest, is how they live their lives anyway. So normality resumed. Boss, more of that red. If you love that, if you love seeing miserable Evertonians, if you love Sadio Mané, and if you love red Christmases, give this video a thumbs up right now and subscribe to the redmentv.com. Merry Christmas.